Hi everyone, it's Mitch from SportsChatPlace.com, and it is Friday, June the 7th, 2019, here with the free live show. Of course, we're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Our best bet's always over at SportsChatExperts.com, as well as PicksandParlays.net. Got Major League Baseball today, as well as NBA. So, pretty exciting stuff. But, anyways, we got tons of action today. Trying to get all the screens up. People comment that I pause, when I'm talking or whatever. It's because I'm switching all the screens around because we're broadcasting 7 places. Of course, Facebook Live through our pages and groups, through YouTube Live on 2 different channels, as well as Twitter, Periscope, and soon to be on Twitch. But, of course, we also have an AM radio show that will be starting in just a few weeks, about 6 weeks away. Pretty exciting. But anyways, we got free picks coming your way on this show. Of course, our best bet's always over at Sports Chat Experts, as well as PicksandParlays.net. But, it's really weird stuff about the people posting the tickets after the games are over. I don't know. I tried to put in there in the group yesterday, like a little note saying, hey, it's like, let's just be considerate of one another, like no personal attacks. And, I really think that when people use, like I use the F-bomb all the time, right? I use it on the show and I say, curse words. Basically walking time bomb, right, when it comes to that stuff. But I think when you do it in the group, like in a consistent basis, in all caps, in the heading of posts, time and time again, I think it turns people off. And currently Pedro is saying he tried to use PointsBet, and it only works in New Jersey. That's true. They'll be live in other places soon. Yeah, so basically, the whole thing about posting the tickets after the game is over, there's a couple reasons why we don't do that and why we don't condone it. And a lot of people say, oh, why can't we just post our winner? It's like, because, number one, it doesn't prove anything. It proves nothing. What it proves is that I could have a stack of tickets like this. I could have a stack of them, right? And all these are losers. And these could all be $10,000 a piece. $10,000 bets, right? Team 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? $10,000 bets. This one wins. All of these lose. I post this one because it's the one that won. It doesn't mean I won. It doesn't mean my picks are good. It doesn't mean anything. It means that I could take these and throw them on the floor, and then I can take this and post it. That's what it means. That's what it means to me. That you won one bet you won't even tell us how many. And number 2, if you have some kind of insight or some sort of angle on the game, why not share it with us? I share it with you guys every single day, 100% free. It's like, I don't think we ask for much, and we have other people in the group that do the same thing. Hundreds and thousands of people that do that. So, to attack me for saying that, this is what the group wanted, then so be it. But we can take another poll. We've polled this in the group 10 times. If people want it or they don't want it. And don't want it wins like 100 to 1 in the voting. It's never even been like remotely close, like maybe we should consider it. It's like, but this, this fuck the Braves, this shit, that's just gotta go, man. Both in the Picks and Parlays group and in the Sports Chat group. It's like, no one likes to lose. Trust me, I'm a lousy loser. If you've ever been to Vegas with me and I've lost, which is, it doesn't happen. It's there. I seem to kill it often. But, I'm not a good loser. I'm not good at it. Yeah, Paul, if you want your best bets, they're right here. They're right here. Here they are. This is where you find our best bets. Yeah, if you have picks, the place to put those is in the Facebook group. I mean, I don't know, man. If this is what if you guys want the tickets, if you want the language, if you want all that stuff, let's vote on it then. Then let's vote on it again. I have no problem voting on it again. If that's what you guys want, then that's what we'll deliver. But to me, I think it turns people off from participating in the group. We have a lot of people in our groups, and maybe we could have a vote on this. How many people are in this group that have, that visit this page more than 5 times a week that have never posted one post? And my answer would be way more than people that post. And when you post something like that, it doesn't encourage people to post and to be part of the group. It absolutely does not. One thing I want to tell you, though, is that you guys want to subscribe to the newsletter. If you're not a subscriber to the newsletter, you want to subscribe because I'm going to do every summer I do a 3-day free premium plus for everybody. And we're going to do it for newsletter subscribers. You go to Sports Chat Place, subscribe to the newsletter, and we're going to do a free 3-day premium plus for anybody that wants it. Only people that are newsletter subscribers. Anyways, let's get to these games. The picks, Paul. The picks are here. The best bets are here. This is where you find them. Give me. Man, it's Friday, guys. Man. Yeah, it's the continuous. Exactly. It's the continuous. There's certain people, it's continuous, man. And it's a turnoff. It's a turnoff, man. Let's get to the games. Got a lot of big lines out here. And not a lot here to go on. Let's take the Yankees over the Indians. I am far from convinced on the Indians here. The Indians are back to 500. And they've played fairly well, but they've been far from dominating. I think the Indians are a team headed in the wrong direction. But I'm going to take the Yankees here on the road, minus 116. They don't usually play that well in Cleveland. I'm also going to go with the Cincinnati Reds against the Phillies. I just think that betting on the Reds, there's just a lot of value this season. And I think that's a good place to go. And, of course, we're going to take the Cardinals at plus 113 against the Cubs. Yeah, I'm chilled. I'm just trying to do the best that I can. And like I always say, if anyone wants to do a better job or think they can do so much of a better job, I strongly, strongly encourage you to start your own channel and to try doing it and to have like these same things. And it's like, I just want to have, I know that we can't make everybody happy. I know that, believe me, I've been doing this for July 1st. So coming up will be 11 years for us, 12 years. Yeah. It'll be 12 years for us on July 1st. And it will, I know at this point, you can't make everybody happy. I know that. But it's like, we have to go with the bulk of the people. And it's like, we have to respect people. And I think by continuously, it's like, yeah, even if you say the damn game is fixed as opposed to the F-bomb game is fixed, this, and then it's it becomes too much, It's like, that's not what it is. There might be other groups that do that, and maybe you should do that there and then come back to our group, and talk sports. My whole life I've been handicapping. I've had the website for 12 years. We've been doing it. Taking the Blue Jays over the Diamondbacks. I don't feel comfortable taking the Blue Jays in a lot of spots, but with Stroman at home against the Diamondbacks team that I really don't have much faith in, I think we can take the Jays here. And I think the other game is we take the Rays against the overrated Red Sox. The Red Sox are just 33-29 this season. They're just 4 games over 500. And really, I believe statistically, we'll take a quick look at this as to where the Red Sox stand statistically when it comes to the money. But I believe they're the worst team to bet on in baseball. One of the worst. They are they're the 5th worst team in all of baseball to bet on. If you bet on them every single home game, that 14-12, because of the juice, and we talk about the juice all the time, right, with the big favorites. So the Red Sox are 14-12 at home. If you bet on them every single home game this season, you're down 763 units if you bet $100 on every game. At 2 games over 500, you're down $763. And that's because it's been big lines. They're only 4 games over 500 on the season. If you bet on them every game this season, you're down 1,134 units. And if you have bet on them in the run line every game this season, you're down 1,055 units. They are the 5th worst team to bet on in all of baseball. The Kansas City Royals, Washington Nationals, Seattle Mariners, Toronto Blue Jays, and then the Boston Red Sox. And I'll tell you what, the team that's ahead of them is the Baltimore Orioles. You've lost less money betting on the Baltimore Orioles every game this season than you have on the Boston Red Sox. That is crazy. Another team that's up there is the Cardinals, the Giants, the Indians. The Indians at 31-31. If you would have bet the Indians every single game so far this season, you're down 914 units. At home, 466. They're 17-15. Once again, 2 games over 500 at home. Minus 466. This is why we always say record doesn't mean anything. Units mean everything. These are the facts. Yeah, Boston is a team that's 4 games over 500. They're going to get crushed. The Rays are 14 games over 500, and we're getting them as a dog. Sounds almost too easy, right? I'm going all in. I would have put that one as a premium pick, but the line wasn't out last night, and I've already put out my premium picks for today. But I would have had the Rays, for sure. Against Rick Porcello, he's going to get crushed. We know that. Let's head to the NBA. Warriors against the Raptors. Boy, the penny is undefeated, I believe, in the NBA. Lost last night, so we go to, 11-3 for the penny? Or is it 12-3? Let's call it 11-3. Heads for over, tails for under. It seems to almost always be heads. Heads it is. Over in the Warriors. Over in the NBA. And the number is 215. And that's the coin flip. And we'll say that the coin is 11-3 going in. All right. We went over a bunch of stuff about the site. I think we should do another poll just to show everybody. I took the Yankees minus 116, the Reds plus 100, the Cardinals plus 113, the Blue Jays minus 130, the Rays minus 100, and the lucky penny flip. The over in the NBA 215. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have an awesome Aloha Friday.